everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aurora and you are watching Drawsome week 43, and today's going to be an interesting prompt, especially being it's October. We are going to draw skulls, or a skull. I'm going to show you how to draw a skull so that, you know, if you want to make some Halloween decorations or things like that, that's what I'm going to do. So these are just simple. It's nothing going to be difficult. It's just going to be a simple skull, and we may throw in some crossbones or something like that. So it'll be super simple. To start off with, we're just going to start with the eye sockets. Now, the eye sockets, if you understand what I'm talking about, eye sockets, they are extremely large and almond shape. And you're going to place them, I mean, you can place them. You should, if you're going to draw a face, you're going to draw them about a whole, if you're drawing a face, not a skull, you want to draw them where there's one eyeball width between. But with a skull, you don't do that because they actually come closer together, because it's the bones that's underneath. Then you're going to put in the nasal cavity. And it's kind of like a triangle. And you're going to have a piece that comes up in the center. And then these come down at an angle like that. And then all these are going to get shaded in so that it actually looks a little more realistic, but not too realistic. We want it to be not cartoony, but just easy, so you can do it repeatedly and not have to worry about it. So you come over halfway through the eyeball, through the eye socket, and then you're going to come down. And this is going to show, and then a rounded front here. This is going to show where the teeth are. So here is the center of our face. And so these all turn into teeth. And the tops are going to be rounded, like so. Try and keep the same amount on both sides. So that's the top of the teeth here. Now, coming from this right here, we're going to come out and make our cranium. Now, if this looks strange to you, it's okay, because we're going to put some other things up in here so it's not such a huge area and make you go, what? Now, the bottom of this, we're going to come down about halfway through this line here. Make two little lines like that. And they come down and then come in just at the end, like that. You're going to have another line come off that, and then come at an angle in, and then kind of almost like that. It's kind of got a dip up. This would be your chin. And then under here, we're going to match the teeth. That. Starting to look like a skull, people. So, we want to, let's say, let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's take this tooth here. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And we're going to bring it out and make it into a fang. Creepy. Now this has like a split up here. We're gonna put splits up between the teeth, like that, and below. So these are all lined up. So it's almost like a grid. Split there. And this is where it starts, you just get to start filling in things and making it look creepy. So we're gonna do an eyebrow bone. Not an eyebrow bone. And make it look mean and spooky. And we'll shadow that in. And you can shadow these in under here. I am going to go back and ink this too, by the way. And if you don't want these teeth to be perfect, kind of give them jaggedy edges. I mean, you can make these look as nasty as you want. We definitely want to take those little lines out of those fangs so they don't look like they're in two pieces. So they look whole. There we go. And then you can come up above here and put like a little indentation to show the bone. And we're gonna go under here. And then we can put the cracks of the cranium in, if you so desire. Make it look all cracked. And then we're going to go in here and shade these eyes and the nose sockets. Like that. Oh, that looks good. And I'll shade in here a little bit. This is actually the temple. You feel like there's a little something there next to your eye. And we'll just shade around here a little bit. Shade up under these cheekbones. And there you go. Now if you wanted to make this a skull and crossbones, you could very easily try and get that a little bit darker in there. There we go. How does that look? Looks pretty good, huh? But a skull and crossbones is very simple. It's the same process, but you just add the bones behind it. And all you're doing is basically drawing some bones. Behind it. There you go. Skull and crossbones. I dig it. So what if we want to do something a little different? Like cow skull or a cartoon skull. Cartoon skulls are very simple. You basically are, well, let's see. If you guys want to watch something funny, go click, Google cartoon character skulls. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. You'll laugh all day. Whoever came up with it was warped. So, here's just an example of a cartoon skull where, you could, you're making the eyes look very, very mean. And they're unusually large. Very unusually large. Almost looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know what's going on here. Nose. It's like an upside down heart, kind of. And then it's basically you're just over exaggerating everything. That's basically what cartooning is you're just over exaggerating everything you do. So that it's, something along these lines. Oh, there we go. We're going to leave off the bottom jaw because it looks funnier without it. These don't connect here. Come up and stop. Like that. So yeah. Either way, you're going to end up with something that looks really cool. Something that spooky or funny, doesn't matter. But it's gonna look good. Like that. So it didn't take us too long to do this, so let's ink one in. Shall we? So there we go, some skulls for you. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave your questions in the comment box below, and I will do my best to answer your questions. So yeah, I think these came out pretty awesome. And you know, you can just do your thing with it. So there, that's awesome. I am tickled with how these came out. And yeah, I think I'll be making some Halloween decorations, maybe for the front door or something. And you know, you can cut these out of cardstock and a thick foam or something like that and layer them and make them look really real. The sky's the limit for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in next week's video. Make sure that you go and check out Jen's video on skulls. I bet it's going to be amazing. And if you followed along, make sure that you go and post your pictures on Instagram with the hashtag Drawsome Squad, and you might get a chance to be featured in next week's video. So until then, I sure do love you bunches. Bye.